Hello again, loves. Rebecca here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to How to Kill a Kit with Style, my wrap up. I was very unsuccessful. I love the kit, but what I was using it for, I just never pulled it back in. So let's go over what we have left. I think I made like one layout. So I do still have these Georgia stickers. You remember I'm using the How to Kill a Kit to scrapbook my brother and sister-in-law's wedding when they got married in, 2021? So November, they're coming up on their 2-year wedding anniversary. And they still don't have their wedding album. I'm the best sister ever. So I still have these. I'm going to set these up here because they will go in the next kit. I did use quite a bit of these. Like, struggle bus here on trying to get these used. They are from 2019. Tuesday morning. I have these guys back here, this sticker sheet, so that's going to go up there. I have some fussy cut items still left over. We have 2 twines, or thread. These were the twines that I had pulled. I'm just kind of setting them so I can get them put where they need to go. I did fussy cut some things, right? So we still have these guys left. I'll go up here. Didn't really use a lot. Tags go up there as well. There's the paper. And all the sizes. So this is going to promptly go back into its little bag. And, hopefully we take like a beach vacation or something soon. Go to Maine, see some lighthouses. I don't know. Maybe I should plan my vacations around what I need to use up in my scrapbook room. Don't tell my husband. But I think we just figured it out. Okay. Let me get this in here. And we will put that away. In here, we've got the 2, I usually pull in a Stickles and a Liquid Pearls, just trying to use those up. So we're going to pull these guys all back in. They will go in next month's kit. So we've got all of our brads, which were red and blue because I matched them to the collection. Still have not used those big white flowers. I had some flare, over there. Those are brads as well. I don't remember if I used those or not, but this used to be a full kit, so we just have a couple of those left. And some wood veneer, like the staples that I add into each of my How to Kill kits over here. So we've got some sequins. I've got these sitting in there in hopes that I could use them, some doilies, and then the remainders of the photos. So those back. So I'm going to get this stuff put away, and then we'll go through all the layouts that I made for the last month, which necessarily isn't using this collection, but I always do a recap with my layouts as well. So give me 1 second. Let's go through our layouts. So this was one of the last ones I created for the Brutus Monroe design team, as you know, as much as I love Brutus Monroe, and they will always have a place in my heart due to life events. I just had to take a back seat because I just did not have the time with everything that was going on in my personal life to make all the layouts on a weekly basis, and I just did not want to be a letdown to the team and the company. So I, took a step back, and maybe one day I will be able to hang out and be on that design tip again, but I will still use the products. I also used a Confessions of a Paper Addict cut file. We've got the stamps down here. Not gonna lie, wasn't my favorite layout, just for obvious reasons. So that is a 1 there. We did this one as well. This was I believe this was a mixed media mayhem. And there is a process video for this. I did struggle through this. This was during some bad times, and this was just a random cut file that I had. I don't even know if it's what company it is from, but we went to a baseball game. So, and definitely horrible pictures of me, but whatever. I think this was for Spiegel Mom's Scraps, where I made the sequins look like they were following and gathering at the bottom here. Lots of mixed media on that. It was bent in my container, so I'm going to try to straighten that out. Just another fun one here, creating a background. I got really into creating massive backgrounds with mixed media. Art, seems to help, so getting through the bad times, which we have successfully overcome, and all is getting better. Some more fun here, just kind of trying to finish up our Washington, D.C. vacation. Well, it was only a day trip. We actually went to Myrtle Beach and then kind of just decided that, hey, we're crazy and why not take a road trip up the East Coast, which we did and was super fun. Still, I took so many photos. And I've since learned I can't scrap all the photos, right? Like this right here probably shouldn't even have been scrapped. I'm not going to lie. I need to I'm starting to pare down what I am going to scrap and what I am not. Like these will all go into albums and such, but maybe not make it onto a layout. This was one that I did with my last How to Kill a Kit. So got a layout there. This was for Cut Apart Crazy for May and June. So I am still July and, well, soon to be August behind. So September's will be another double page like this, just unless I can do two. But I just did because even though we did take a trip and there were some things going on, this was a very dark summer for the family. So not a lot of that. That's why it's mostly Maggie turning 1 and the dogs, and then just going to Memphis and Graceland in May. June, we went to a NASCAR race with my family, and then just my best friend and a group of girls just hanging out and having fun. This right here, I think, is also for a Spiegel Mom's Scraps design team. I made a nice little shaker pocket there. Kind of been loving that and using the sequins up. Did a very fun background, textured background there. I think this is the only one that I made with my How to Kill a Kit style this month. But I did get the flare and all of this fun stuff on there. I've got some tangled thread, a whole bunch of fussy cuts. Taking a very nautical themed layout and making it into a wedding one when they were in literally Olympic Park in Georgia is right there. So that's where the Olympics were held. This was just a very fun layout that I did using up some washi. This was a Cut to You design team makeup layout. So I did this really big cut file back there and just made it a part of the background and not the focal point, to show you guys that that is possible as well. And then we have this butterflies flying through. Desperately been trying to use up that collection. Still have not done it. Another Cut to You makeup design team layout. I absolutely love this one. Again, making it part of the background and not the focal, but intertwining the photos into the cut file. And another shaker pocket. And then we have this layout here. I'm not really sure what I made it for, but it was just fun using up some paper scripts. This is actually me in the photo taking the picture of the wall all there. And as we were walking through, and I mean, as you see the wall here, right? All these names are written really small. My last name jumped out at me, and even my husband was like, "How did you spot that?" I'm like, "I don't know. It's my name. It's been my name forever." Anyway, so I just checked the photo. I do not know if it's a relative or not. This one, some fussy cut flowers, which is a cut to you design team where I popped it up and did a whole bunch of fun mixed media on that pinwheel cut file and made it part of the background, but more of a focal point this time to where because it's standing up. This was done for Miranda Weber's monthly virtual crop. This was the mixed media challenge where I took a 12 by 12 piece of packaging and did some very, very fun coloring all over it, squished it down, and then I just flipped the paper on top of it and soak it up. Don't even need packaging if you've got one of these fun glass boards to do a glass match, which I have a discount code below. If you pick one of these up, use that code, get some free money off, but the best thing ever. And then I just have some scrapers from Amazon that I use to clean it at least once a week, sometimes more, sometimes less. And then I got some assemblage required, a whole package of these guys, these little acrylic pieces. So shout out to MK there, you guys. Go pick some stuff up from that shop. This is another one. This is a Confessions of a Paper Addict cut file. This was a mixed media mayhem lift, and I did all kinds of fun things in the background. Was really loving. Been matting my photos a lot, and actually my layout as well. So using up pattern paper. And this one, this is a good idea for you guys. See, like this one I didn't get because it was a very like one piece of paper that I'm never going to use, and I had enough. Echo Park sure does love their wordy bits of embellishment, so I just used that whole piece. This one was a fun one. I believe this is a Spiegel Mom Scraps. This was Washington, D.C., and I made a little outfit. It was bikini top and shorts, but I made it work. But did some mixed media and got some fun floral sequins on there. This was funny because I don't know why I'm like that excited. Like this is Ford's Theater. It's where Abraham Lincoln was shot and killed. Not really I'm not 100% sure on that, but Abe is my favorite president, and he is from Illinois, which is where I live, so kind of fun. I mean, not that he died. Here's another one with a cut to you design team makeup with a quilter's vibe. And I just made it into the background, so definitely an intricate part of the background, and double matted the whole thing, and then got my photo on there, big title up here. This was also mixed media mayhem. I did not like it, I'm not gonna lie, but that's okay. You're not gonna like every layout that you create. The florals just kind of, even though it was a great idea, yep, just wasn't feeling it. The florals just wasn't actually what I was going for, but it was part of that recipe, so I went with it. This is one of my favorite layouts that I made. It took forever to do this. My husband made fun of me. It was like, you're like seriously been sitting there for hours just gluing those in a line. And I didn't even use up the whole pack, which was crazy. But yep, this is for Spiegel Mom Scraps design team, just showcasing how beautiful the sequin mixes are and like how much of an impact they can make on your page. Just a torn piece there. This one is the most recent to the page. As you noticed, I haven't really been doing daily layouts. Scraptember is coming up in tomorrow. I will be playing along here and there as I have time, but I am no longer like forcing myself to play along with every single hop and every single thing. I got rid of, not really got rid of, but I just couldn't commit to doing the dailies, the weeklies anymore. Stash Dive Tuesday is gone. Stash Smash Saturday. Me and Jackie took a break, and I don't know when that will come back or if it will. Basically, Mixed Media Mayhem is the only weekly series that I have now. And that's just, and I'm hit and miss on that too, depending on what kind of time I have. So, Yep, you have to learn your boundaries. I love scrapbooking and it is so much fun, but I work 10 to 12 hours a day, 5 to 6 days a week. I love my job and I'm not complaining and I wouldn't trade it for anything. But amidst all the free time that I have, I was using it for scrapbooking and scrapbooking alone to keep up. And, wasn't going out and making new memories, wasn't spending time with my family, my husband, my son. So things had to change, things had to give, and so I can still scrapbook. And every weekend, I'll take a few hours. But this weekend, it was a rainy weekend. My husband was doing other things, so I spent all weekend in the craft room. But I haven't pushed myself to gotta get 10 layouts out in the next 8 hours. Just a few here and there, and then I take a break and go do something else. And so it's been working. So fingers crossed. Thank you guys for sticking with me through this journey. But this one was fun. This is for off the board, and I was going to try to use up all these little wordy bit stickers in this collection. Man, I didn't even use like a fourth of them. And I got 3/4 of this background done with that. So you will see this type of layout come back. This is, and a lot of these, most of these will have process videos unless they're the members only for my members subscription, which we do a weekly video, and I'm going to try to get more to the members, but definitely every Sunday they have a video on how to do fun layouts like this. If you're interested in that, click the subscribe button. This one was also a makeup for Cut to You design team, and I took the wedding frame. I was trying to think of the name of the cut file and made it work for Maggie and B seepings together, and just really had fun with this. Also been loving white splatters. This is also a Cut to You design team layout where I did some mixed media work behind it, and my subscriber Sue was like, my good friend, she said, that looks like a trellis and the roses are growing on it. And I was like, well, that was not even my intention. I was just trying to make it not have such a white background. This is not pattern paper. This is washi tape that I framed it with. What? I know, you guys, I'm actually pretty impressed with that idea myself. I'm sure I'm not the only one that everybody I personally have never seen anybody do it like that. And it reminds me that I need to use my washi tape more often. But very simplistic on the embellishments. This, I actually like the way that this one looks. And I used too dark of a green to try to go over it, and then it just looks stupid, so I had to cover the whole thing. But Silly Boy is the title. This is for our Christmas hop that my dear and sweet lovely friend Moira puts on. And I was a day late, but still got it off this month. So got this beautiful wreath going on, a couple photos, and even a shaker pocket. So as you see, there's a lot of things that have been coming new to my layouts. Bordering and matting my layouts. Seriously, matting my photos. Lots of white splatters, shaker pockets, cut files. I'm using in an abundance. So yeah, absolutely loving the new change. And then my favorite bestie in the entire world, Joanne Bartel, who just got married recently, so congratulations, love. Pink Fresh Friday hop, so I did use all the pink fresh here and just kind of got some. I did lift someone. I was needing some inspiration that day, so falling in love with this fold, so you will see more of these coming too. And that is going to do it for this month's How to Kill a Kit style wrap up. Don't forget to check everyone else out who is playing along, and come back tomorrow and see the reveal for September. FYI, I am one of those girls, and fall is my favorite season, and so my husband is all on board and realigned with a lot of things in life. And we've already decorated the house. He even went to the store the other day and came home with new Halloween and fall decorations for our centerpiece. I know. And we were planning on going to all the fun fall festivals, apple picking and pumpkin patching and corn mazes. And I'm in the Midwest. That's what we do. So bonfires and s'mores, and I'm super excited. There'll be some witches days out and all kinds of fun stuff. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, and I will check you later with another video. Bye.